Hello, everyone. My name is Danupon Pikasem, and I'm representing Team SMOO. We are the innovator behind Green Fuel Innovation, a solution that transforms plant waste into the clean energy while capturing carbon to combat climate change. Today, I'll take you through our journey, technology, and impact. Let's begin. Imagine a world where waste is it a problem and it is a yesterday waste. Is it fuel tomorrow? Is it cellulosic internal? What is cellulosic internal? It is a type of biofuel that made from fibers and non-edible food part of plants, such as grass, wood, chip, and other things. Why is this a perfect solution? It turns plant in waste into the fuel, reduce overall waste, reduce CO2 outlet, less pollution, and it also suck out carbon too. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, this is our resource. Cellulosic ethanol is available everywhere corner on earth whenever you like it or not, at your backyard or even your nearest corn farm. Production process, it is the lignocellulosic bioconversion. This from 1 to 5. 1, we got pre-treatment, and 2, we got enzymatic to break down stuff. And then we got fermentation and distillation fermentation by hibernation and utilization. And this is our overall process. And let's transition to our next presentation. Mr. Kashan, bring up him to the stage and clap for him.
So I appreciate for being here. Now let's get to the best part. Let's start with this the target market. So the aviation shipping as one of the first main target of the market. So we know right that in those industries we mainly focus on the eco-friendly fuels. For example, for shipping or aviation, as I said earlier, use a lot of very bad product of fuel. Yes, fuel, and it is also containing a lot of carbon dioxide. So this is a perfect solution. On sustainability push, I'm sorry, so the slide may be a little wrong. So the sustainability push is to support the go green and stopping cut down the pollution. By focusing on the waste of the plants, we use plants that is a waste to create more and use plants that is alive to create even further upgrades. Please proceed the slides. Now, for the target customer, we mainly focus on business to business. For example, Potato or a main group, a main market, a very large market like CPs. That's our industry in focus, which mainly focusing on decreased pollutions and preserving nature. Please proceed. Now, for the revenue generation, we have made interest on marine recurring revenue, mainly because we have a community product which guaranteed to sell. Yeah, which is guaranteed to sell. I repeat, which in this thing, this also completely are perfect for the engines and perfect for customers. Please proceed to the next slide for more explanation. For the spark of interest in our product of our customers, this is so perfect because most of the biofuel they target on the engine, the car engine. If you know from the research of Harvard, they presented that the biofuel or the first generation, let's say, they contain erosive acids to to destroy the engine of the car. This is a perfect solution because cellulosic ethanol does decrease the erosive. Please continue. For the pulse of demand, we know that for our people, our customer, they focus on go green. Now, this will eager audience because our product doesn't hurt their car. Also, this also have proficiency and efficiency as diesel. So this is a perfect as long as it doesn't destroy the car's engine and saving the world. Now, next to the flow of revenue, our main flow of revenue mainly comes from, well, let's say if from the each of the customer you sold the oils to, you sold the fuel to. Please proceed the slides. To overview it all, or to conclude it all, I would say that we have the solution to the big main problem, which is most industries or main factories, they need new cleaner energy to cut emissions, right? But our process does capture and decrease and solve our customer and goals at the same time. They solve problems at the same times. Isn't that great? Now, for the sustainable development growth, please proceed the slides. We have four main focus points. One is climate action, and two most focusing things. We have industry innovation and infrastructures. Next, we have responsible consumption and productions, and lastly, affordable clean energy. Now, for those company benefits, I have concluded into three words: eco. In these words, they stand for E. E stand for environment benefits. C stand for competitive profits. And O stand for opportunity and long-term development. And if you may ask about budget on investing, we got a lifesaver and cheap product. This E, economic and social value, this is one of the main things. We turn agricultural waste into a valuable fuel. So for the C is corporate sustainability and leaderships. This attracting ESG focused investors, having a potential to improve our product more. And third, return on investment. About estimated, if we stayed on 2030, we would get, as calculated, about 201 billion US dollars. Please proceed the slides. To compare the advantage of our fuel, the cellulosic ethanol, to the first gen fuel we have known and been using, here is the table of it. But we mainly focus on the customer segment, which is, for the example of the car, as I said earlier, the first gen biofuel does have erosive ability to destroy the car's engine in long term when compared to cellulosic ethanol. This doesn't. This also has low corrosive, low corrosive effectiveness when we compare with first gen fuel. Now, to the funding requirement, I will present Poo or Mr. Pooh to present this as one of our main manager. Please take the microphone.
Okay, so this is the funding requirement. We are currently seeking about 1.6 million US dollars in investment. Since the allocations, the fundings will go towards massive scaling productions, which is directed towards R&D for massive carbon captures and marketing to drive industries. And this is the timelines. We have 5 phases. The first phase is 6 months, starting from the 30th of November, which is, and the first phase focuses about creating the prototype. It's a small amount since we don't want to invest too much in it, but in the next step, we will take the idea into the lab and use it into the real world by making simple facilities to create the fuel. Then we ship it out to go into phase 3, where after we do that, we increase the size of our facilities to produce more fuel, which in this case, we also would partner with the PTT, which is the Public Company Limited, and the Thai Airways International, along with the CP Group. Then at phase 4, we officially bring our fuel to the market with larger facilities, and which makes it so that we can easily produce more and produce enough to suffice for the entire market. And at phase 5, we will focus on expanding into new markets and industries while optimizing our production processes to reduce costs and increase efficiency. The financial revenue, we have primarily B2B through fuel sales, technology licensing, and carbon credit sales. And then we have the investor returns, which is driven by the same thing, B2B, but also which would include expanding marketing demands. To top this all off, green fuel innovations creates clean fuel from plant waste along with capturing CO2 in the process. This helps industries lower emissions and meet their green goals. With more pressure on the companies to preserve nature, our fuel reduce waste and pollution. As we grow and build partnerships, Green Fuel aims to lead in sustainable fuel, which helps in both businesses and the planet to move forward towards a cleaner future. Before we end this off, this is our team here. So, as we previously mentioned, these two are the other people who hold the mic, and this is me. Well, the other two here, I have to say that they did a lot with the slideshows. And these are the main overviews, but I won't get into too much detail. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. But before we end off for real, this is the reference information and research. If you want to see if it's real or not, then you can just search it and you'll find that it's very real. So yeah, as I said, thank you guys and have a nice day.